you planting?
So I'm planting summer squash.
Let me see what it looks like.
The seeds look like this. They look similar to cucumber and zucchini. And we've planted them all in this area of the garden. And the reason for that is we're going to have a fence here. The reason why we want to grow this near the fence is they like to cling onto the fence, and they like to grow like vines.
Yeah, they are vines, right?
Yep.
Yep. So there's a strategic reason why we're planting them along this area. That's where we're going to put in the mesh fence.
Yep.
And so what'd you do here? What'd you do to make the holes?
So I basically used a stick, which is called something I don't remember.
Goa.
Goa, that's what it was. We used the stick to dig the holes without having to crouch and dig them ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very simple method of making holes that are the right size for some of these plants.
Okay, perfect. And now you're sticking like 2 or 3 seeds in each?
2 or 3 seeds in each.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll have good yield.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, we should, from our past, we had good yields, even if only like one grew.
Last spring, we started a bunch of cucumber plants inside the house. We brought them outdoors and they all died, but the one plant that grew, because we planted it outdoors, gave us so many cucumbers I couldn't give enough away. So,
yeah.
Mother Nature knows best. I'm going to take you over to where I'm planting peas on this side. And there's another reason why we want to plant the peas here, because the other side of the fence will be right there. Peas are also vines, so they're gonna start growing, clinging to each other. So let me show you the peas, what they actually look like. So the peas look like this. I just have like burpees, something I got at Home Depot. They look like this. I make the holes with the koa. Here's my koa right there. Make the holes, plop in no less than 2, no more than 5 per hole. Just whatever comes out of my hand, really. And then just cover up the holes with my hands, and that's it. It's super simple to do. Funny story to tell you about how I realized peas grow. So, I mean, I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up basically in the suburbs, so I didn't really have any gardening area. And when we moved here, I wanted to just start growing things that I wanted to eat. So I planted some peas, and we had this small little yard, which is where the greenhouses are going to be now. And there was a mesh or chicken wire fence around it. And I just planted peas, threw them there, and then all of a sudden I realized that the plants had actually moved toward the fence and grabbed onto the fence and were growing up into the chicken wire fence. So I was like, oh, they're vines. Okay, so just keep growing them near a fence and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You don't have to create anything special for them to hold on to. I mean, obviously, if you want to create something special, grab, 4 pieces of wood, some mesh wire, put it in a little triangle over them, and then as they grow, they start, grabbing onto the wire fence. Or you can do what our Taíno ancestors did, which is freaking cool. What they did was they grew peas and corn together. So the corn would grow up straight and tall, right? And then the peas would grow around it, using it as support. Come on, that's freaking cool, right? So you can try that as well if you want to grow corn and peas together. Happy planting!